What is going on, folks? Boy, it has been a minute. It's your boy Professor Q back at it again. Now, I'm just gonna jump into this, man. I just want to say what's up to everybody. So I'm finna jump right into this because this one, I'm loving this one. This one is called Unconditional Love. Now, I spoke on this before, but I want to elaborate a little bit more this go round. So this is gonna be Unconditional Love Part 2, basically. All right. So let me start it off with I'm going to the book again, and I'm going to give it to you the way I saw it when I read this. But I'm going to still tell you the verses. But it's Genesis 1:1, as always. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. That's verse 1. Verse 2. Oh. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Now, how is it that this right here is my definition or my perspective of what unconditional love is? Listen, God created the heavens and the earth. It was without form and void. And there was water. And God's face, it said, I ain't gonna say God's face, but the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. This is day one, right? And then God said, let there be light. So unconditional love is me giving you everything that you need, loving you under all conditions. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And it was dark, right? It was dark. There was no light. God created the heavens and the earth. Heavens, let me see if I'm reading it right. It said, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So the heavens and the earth was created without light. And then God's Spirit moved upon the face of the water. So if it moved upon the face of the water, and this is all darkness, how can you see your face in the darkness? Man, that's wild. And then he said, let there be light. So unconditionally, the love is this. I'm going to give you everything you need when it's dark. I'm going to give you everything you need when it's light. Why would I? How can you appreciate either or? How can good be something that you go after if I don't give you the opposite of it? Like if we had life for eternity, physical life. You might have a spiritual eternal life, but physically, if you was here forever and never died, never, what would make you get up and do anything? What would make you try hard? What would make you love life? What would make you love the day, love the breath that you breathe? Nothing really, because you're going to get it forever. You're going to take everything for granted. But when you got them last days, that's what make people do what they do. That's why they get up and do what they do. Because they know they don't have all the time in the world. Do we have time? Absolutely. Some more than others. But I'm telling you this. God created the up and the down, the in and the out, the light and the dark, the male and the female, the wet and the dry. You know, we all know the dualities of the world that was created that gave life a balance. Because see, it was this, then it was that, and it was you. The reason why God don't go against your will, because it's on you to choose. I literally gave it all. You don't say me, but I'm speaking in terms of God giving you everything. Saying, hey, you got people out here saying, you're supposed to do the right thing. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. And you're going to learn from whatever it is that you choose. And whatever that is, if it's right to you, then you will go with that. Right? It's people that do things that another person don't consider to be the right thing. But that's more than well to the right thing to someone else. For example, let's say that, no disrespect to nobody that's Muslim, because I mean, I feel like you choose whatever it is that you want to choose that best fits you. And you have people who want to say that, you have individuals who choose not to eat pork, which is God given right. But when pork was nothing but the choice to choose from, did you just choose to pass away from from starvation, or did you choose to go ahead and eat that pork to survive? Okay, then sometimes some things that people have a choice, they have options. I mean, that's it. Hey, they can choose not to eat that pork, and and pass on if that's what they want to choose. But I'm just saying this: God gave you the will to choose up or down, left or right, whatever fits you, whatever gives you the ability to give God the glory that God deserves, then you're going to choose that. There's some people who choose not to get married. Let's just say that. Some people choose not to have a child. Some people choose not to have a job. Some people choose to have a child, to have a job, to have a child, to be married, right? And some people want to put their choice in the right category, but right isn't necessarily truth. Right is just what fits you. You have people from certain countries, certain parts of the world. You have older people marrying younger people. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because like I said, in some parts that's considered not, nobody's shunning that or having any issues or problems with that. When another uh, parameter, another area of the world, someone may have deep issues with that. Consider that to be very wrong. So, this is what I mean by unconditional love. God literally created everything for you to choose. And think about this. This is what I love to say all the time, is that God gave everything naturally, abundantly. Air, grass, trees, fruits, land, water. I mean, even the ability to think. Your knowledge is unlimited. No ledge, no end to it. Knowledge, no ledge. Meaning no end. There's no end to you thinking. You know how God created everything in the image, in his image and in his likeness? Would you not compare life, man, to life itself? I mean, you breathe air all day, man. You got to breathe. Everything has to breathe, right? Everything that exists has to breathe. So it's air. Then you have like trees and grass, and not your hair. You know what I'm saying? You got grass and trees that you cut them, the fingernails. You know what I'm saying? You cut that stuff and it still grow back, right? You have, the body is like, I'm gonna say 70. It's like 70 something percent water, and the world is probably about the same amount of water. And then reason why I was saying all that, just to get to the mind part, and I equate that to space, the universe. Like it's limitless. Your mind is limitless. I mean, you can count to the highest number you can think of, and guess what? You can always add one more onto that. You can learn something, and you can, as much as your mind, if you have control and power over your mind, you can learn, as many languages. You can learn many equations. It's limitless. Is that not unconditional? I created you with, meaning that God created you with everything that you need to get anything that you want. Everything that you need, you have to get anything that you want. That's why I say God is my shepherd, for I shall not want. Like want meaning lack. You don't lack. God equipped you with all the tools needed. Just use them. It's that simple. It's that simple. I mean, some people may take it hard at sometimes, or it may be hard because it may be a muscle or ability that you haven't strengthened in yourself. But as far as the tool being there for you to use, absolutely. Also, You know how it says, and I spoke this before, but seek ye first the kingdom of God. And then it also say in Mark, lo, and behold, the kingdom of God is within you. So that means if it's telling you to seek something as great as the kingdom, guess where it's at? It's in you. So use it. Use it to calm your nerves. Use it to build yourself. Use it to build others. Use it to grow yourself. Use it to grow others. Use it to obtain whatever it is that you desire. When you become that from within, life will start to reflect that. That's unconditional love. I mean, I just gave you everything that you need. Everything. You are not lacking anything. And guess what? When you create that thought and that spirit and that mindset, when you create that in yourself, God give you the free will to choose that. And guess what? Life will respond to that. It will literally be that whatever you're being. You being a person who consider, life of being lack and limited, your life being lack and limited, that's not a person who live abundantly. That's not by no coincidence. That's due to your creation. You created that from within. So you can't have that without. You tell me that ain't unconditional love? God said, I give you everything. Everything. You are not limited. Think about that. Where in the Bible where it says, man is limited? I gave you everything, but I didn't give you that. There's no quote. There's no literature. There's no facts. There's no truth to that. None whatsoever. I mean, you literally can do whatever it is. You have people just. Could you imagine when the Wright brothers, and I'm just using them. It could have been the Black brothers. I don't know who started flying. I don't know the truth. I know the fact is that they put in history books that the White brothers or Wright brothers did it. But I'm gonna say this: think about before then. And the common mind folks at that time, and they went to them and were like, "Yo, we got this machine that helps us to fly." And, could you imagine telling somebody that then that you can fly? I'm sure everybody, I don't say everybody, the majority of the people that was around wasn't with that because they wasn't flying. So they was like, "You can't fly. What do you mean flying?" Same way, just through life right now. It's somebody that has a literally great idea, right? Don't know necessarily how to accomplish it, don't know necessarily how to create it, but they got the vision in her, right? And they can create it. They can be like, "Hey man, I can make a floating chair," and I'm just throwing something out there. I mean, anything, and you can do it. You literally can. If you believe that you can, then it will be created. Somehow, some way, some form, something would make it happen. The thing is, sometimes people place their limitations on you. I'm sure you've heard that 1,000 times, but listen, you have to use those tools that you have. And faith is the greatest thing to have. Faith is just knowing that it will be done. It's not on you to try to create every single situation, molecule, and every person, it's so many intricate things that God does, that Creator does, that brings those things into fruition that, that's out of your control, but it's reflecting what it is that you're designed to create. And then think about this. Let's say that you have a strong desire or a strong feeling about something or someone, right? Could be a TV show, could be a relative, could be a vehicle, a house, something that you just desired, and somehow it showed up. You know what I'm saying? You either drove by and was like, "Hey, that's that house I was looking for," or somebody pulled up in front of your house in the car that you was just thinking about, or the person that you was just had this deep or this strong, feeling about just called you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You didn't necessarily make that action of that car drive up, but you did from within, meaning that life reflected that. Think about it. The people who live up under the bridges, no disrespect to them, but the people that live up under the bridges, they settled here. So I'm gonna make this my home. It's some people who have fallen on bad times and shortcomings and things of that nature, but they didn't settle. They didn't say this is where I'm gonna be at. No, and they somehow made it up out of that. But you got ones who just plant their feet there and decide to be there. So that reflects their life. They are that from within. Those are not wealthy people from within. They're not mentally wealthy or spiritually wealthy, and just physically just homeless. That doesn't. No, I promise you, and I'm a witness. I literally have been in those situations before, but that was temporary. It was so temporary that to where I don't even need to. I don't reflect on the situation I'm in. I was reflecting on the character that I was being, and things just started to happen for me. And look where I'm at now. So I'm gonna say this before I go. Unconditional love. I'm gonna give everybody that's listening a great tip, and I'm sure you heard it before, but be that man that you desire to be. Be that woman that you desire to be from within. Be that. I'm not simply saying whatever it is that you desire. Let's just say people like to be free, and our perspective of freedom is having things taken care of financially wise, so we have that window of opportunity to get up and do whatever it is that we want to do, right? Or if you desire to be a dancer or a basketball player or actor or actress, anything. And those are just examples. And please don't focus on those examples. I'm saying you know how to fill that void, what to fill that void with, what answer goes there. And when you design to become that, you be that right now. Literally be it. A tree is a tree inside of the seed when it hits the ground. If it's in the ground, it doesn't grow and then it decides to be a tree. It was always a tree. Same way with the bird that was in the egg. Same way with the man that was in the sperm cell. Before, when it hit the egg, it was always a human being. Always. So, think about it. When you trying to become something, you be it now. And you continue to walk in that, and it's going to grow. Listen, if you always it now, you never sitting around waiting to become it. That's where we get discouraged at. When we're placing it somewhere else, that means that it never was us. We thinking that success is a destination, and it isn't. It literally is a way of being. That's what a successful person is. Alright? So, for all you all who are desiring to be whatever it is that you design, please don't put that at a certain place. Please don't put that at a certain time. Please be that now. Please be it now. It'll be how and who you are. And not only that's who you being, but it also shall be what you will become. All right? So that's just me helping out any man, any person who's hearing me. All right? So shout out to everybody, Quan, my mama, brothers and sisters, Chad. What's up, man? Birthday coming up too, big homie. What's up, Ma, Esau, Clive. Whew. Oh, Miss Zena, Tay. What's up? Man, the list goes on. What's up? JBA, Fab, Rakem, Mama, Pops. What's up? T Dean. What's up? T Tammy. Who all checking me out? What's up? Pee Wee. What's up, Uncle Byron? What's up, Byron? What's up? Man, I would hate to see like, oh man. But like I said, Quan, Dreek. Now the person I got to salute, Terry from the barbershop. Used to be at the old barbershop. What's up, Miss Lady? Hopefully she definitely checked me out a lot. And just all my people who check me out. Any new people, what's up? You know what I'm saying? All my new, you know what I'm saying, viewers, subscribers, whatever. So, you know what I mean? So take this, you know what I'm saying, plant that seed, man, and let it grow. Alright? And I'm gonna leave it on that, alright? So make yourself better, you make the world better. Alright? Peace.